right. Yesterday, this weekend, I binge watched 6 or 7 episodes of The Haunting of Hill House. I read the book by Shirley Jackson like 2 years ago, and I don't remember any 0% of it. 0. There's Hell House. I read that. And The Haunting of Hill House. Hill. Hell House, I remember. Because that was about a couple, or a bunch of people, that lived in a house that was haunted. It was like a challenge to live there. But The Haunting of Hill House, I have zero recollection of a family, but I vaguely remember that in the book, somebody was named Shirley, and I was like, wow, she named one of the characters after herself. But I'm not sure if it was that book or not. And Shirley Jackson, I read 2 of her other books, and they were awful. Awful. The one that full of short stories, all of the short stories were ridiculously dumb. I was very angry that I spent the money on those books. So I still have not read But We've Always Lived in the Castle.
I did read it, and I was disappointed once again. I'm not shocked.
Alright, so the whole reason I'm talking about The Haunting of Hill House is because it's about ghosts. And it made me sad. Really sad. I haven't seen or heard a ghost in almost a year. The last time I heard a ghost was when we first moved into this house. Well, yeah, that whole first few months. I was by myself on the first day. It was daytime. I think I recorded on that day. And I heard an animal. I was alone in the house because the dogs were in doggy daycare because we were moving. So after the movers had left, Mark had gone to go get the dogs from the doggy daycare. And while I was alone in the house, I heard an animal digging in our carpet. And I went to investigate it, and I believe I didn't capture the actual sound, but I turned the camera on right after, because I had my camera in my hand, my phone, duh. So I was investigating the house. So that happened again. So that's happened twice, where I've heard a dog or a cat, something digging in the house, in the carpet. A few times since I've heard the knocking on my window when I was home alone, when Mark was in Japan or something. I heard knocking on my window, and I'm still not convinced that wasn't that was a ghost. It could have been a neighbor. The neighbor kids playing a trick on me because I have kids next door, but they seem like they're good kids and wouldn't do that. Or it could have been my dogs knocking up against something because I had 2 dogs in the room with me, and I don't trust that it wasn't them. So I'm not going to say 100% that was a ghost. But me and the dogs were shocked when we heard the knocking. So I don't know what to say for that one. But other than that, there's been there's no creaking in the house because the houses aren't wood. It's a single story, so the ground is cement. So in our other house, there was a lot of creaking, like up the stairs and walking to my room. I could physically hear that because the upstairs was obviously wood, because it's an upstairs. You don't cement an upstairs unless you're in a high-rise hotel. Are those wood? I am so invested in this. I think I have 3 episodes left. And all night last night, I kept waking. I didn't even have videos. Oh my gosh. I didn't even have nightmares. I kept waking up looking for something in my room, like hopefully looking, and there was nothing. I just don't have ghosts anymore at this time. I'm watching scary movies. I watched an episode of Ghost Adventures. A few weeks ago, I went to my sister's house and we used a Ouija board. Because she has, like, demons in her house. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I haven't heard or seen any evidence. I'm turning into Morgan. I'm turning into Morgan from being Ryland's sister, Shane Dawson's boyfriend's sister. I'm turning into Morgan. Like, I want to see a ghost. She has a ghost. I have ghosts. But I haven't had an experience in a very long time. In months. I don't know. And then I find myself watching Ghost Adventures and going, this is stupid, this is fake. This is stupid, this is fake. This is stupid, this is fake. And then I'm, like, normally, like, back in the day, in my other house, I would have been like, oh my god, that happened to me. Oh my god. Oh, that's so scary. Oh, that's terrifying. I'm not afraid anymore. And I think everything's fake now. And then we're in my sister's house. We're doing the Ouija board. We're doing the walk around with the video thing. We're doing the ghost recorder, the ghost speaker, the ghost box. And I'm just like, this is stupid. This is dumb. I'm thinking to myself this. We're not going to capture anything. Do I need to go back to Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum? Maybe, because Mark caught a ghost from there. But he saw it one time, and that was it. It's gone. But I also cleansed the house after that. So, it was a pretty good cleansing. But, after that, we moved out and made it an Airbnb. And remember when I made that video and it sounded like people were in the house and I was 100% alone? See, that house was fun. I think when I say I'm not having fun in this house, I think I don't have shadow people. That house has shadow people. They were up and down the stairs. They were at the door constantly. Did I release a video of me thinking about maybe they're interdimensional and like they're currently living in the house right now and it's like a dorm or something? I don't know. That's how active that house is. I haven't seen anything scary. If we happen to win the lottery, my plan is still to create a neighborhood of haunted houses. Like the outsides of the houses of the whole neighborhood. It'll be a creepy ass neighborhood with creepy trees and all that. Like I have the idea of the neighborhood I want to actually purchase in real life. I want to purchase, like buy everybody out in the neighborhood. Or, yeah, just buy everybody out. And then I want to make the facade of all the houses, because this street is already creepy AF. So, I want to make all the facades of the house into haunted houses, like from Haunted Houses movies. So all the houses will be different. They'll all be like old, dilapidated looking, creepy, scary mansions on the outside. But then there'll be regular houses on the inside, like regular modern houses with like dishwashers, Siri, speakers, listening to everything in your house, you know, like a normal house. So I want to do that. So it's October 25th. It's the Thursday. And before I left work just now, young Trevor said to me, "Work mom?" He didn't call me work mom. He does call me work mom, but he did not preface this statement or request with work mom. He said, I said, "Bye, Felicia," when I was leaving. And he said, "Synthwave, try to control the road rage today." And I said, "I don't know, we'll see what we can do." Well, when I pulled out of work, the slowest lady on planet Earth pulled out in front of me. And she made me miss a light. And I was going to drive around her in a fit of rage. And I decided, in honor of young Trevor, I'm not going to. I'm going to stay behind her. And I'm passing her now. Bye-bye. So, now that she's out of my life, hopefully, nope, she's getting in the lane next to me. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. Do it, lady. Come on, man. We're at 62. Really? Young Trevor, I'm sorry. I'm going to let you down. When we pass this semi, I'm getting in front of you because this is ridiculous. I don't have time for this. I got dogs to let out. I have dogs that need to go pee-pee.
This is my Halloween costume. I am Halloween. Probably a gypsy, because those are full of all my magical things, my tarot cards, runes, all sorts of things. So I'm basically just wearing all my regular clothes all at the same time. Instead of wearing a little piece here and a little piece there. So I have my witch socks on. It's me! So I'm basically going as my true, authentic self. I'm not saluting you. I'm blocking out the light.